Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And these teams, Clark, each have impressive assist totals. Two of the best passing teams in the league.
No question about it, Kevin. I love the way these teams share the ball. It finds the open guy with both of these teams. The sharp movement of the ball and players, beautiful to watch. LeBron ready to fire, shot it with confidence there.
Pass to Martin. Here's Ellis. Martin with a screen on Redick. Just 5 on the clock. Ellis the pass to Martin. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from James. And Redick, here we go. Nobody near George. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Holiday looking over the floor. Got a piece of it. Now Paul. Here's the floater. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Paul with the good touch on the floater. Guys, that's a difficult shot to make, that floater, but it's one of his many go-to shots.
Now here's James. Outside Holiday. 3-pointers off the mark. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
George against Buttinger. George dishes to Redick. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. We chatted about facing off with LeBron James and what a tough task that is. Coach told me LeBron is about as smart as anyone I've ever seen. Throwing the physical challenge, he's as tough as they come to try and stop. You can't game plan for a guy like LeBron James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Paul. Following the basket by LeBron James. Paul finds Bogut. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Holiday, the pass to Redick. LeBron against Paul. From deep, George. Second chance effort. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, lurking around down there and at 7 feet tall. Paid off for Haywood.
And so Ellis will bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Driving in. Here's Bogut. Banked in off the glass. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Holiday, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. Atlanta shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Ellis, the pass to Bogut. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 4. Martin with the screen for Ellis. To the inside, and finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Now here is Holiday. LeBron with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Ball outside. Pass to Budinger. Now here is Martin. It's Ellis on the wing. 6 to shoot. Bogut with the screen on Reddick. Ellis. Good on the shot.
How about the drive by Ellis? I mean, he bursts through holes in the defense and scores easily around the rim.
LeBron outside. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 11 points.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hey, Greg, when you're taking on a back-to-back, does your approach change at all?
Yeah, there's a strategy to who you play and who you rest. Some of it's matchup-based, but a lot of it just comes down to how guys are feeling and making that judgment call. And now a look at LeBron James here. Last season, he played outstanding. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Reddick against Ellis. Lets it go with the 3. It's good from long range. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
And Ellis launching the three-point shot is not a bad look. He's a sniper with a feel for the long ball at times.
Now, here's George. He has yet to score. Outside, James. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Monte Ellis. And it's LeBron missing. Ball kicks to Ellis. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. LeBron James, second.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
On the wing, Ellis, covered by Reddick. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. This game is all even. Ellis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now here's James. He's got 11. From 11 feet away. Again, James missing. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. George against Budinger. Ball outside. Ellis wide open. Kept alive and finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, a very solid rebounder. Bogut using that reach there to get a second look.
Pass to James. Trying to end the drought. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Hornets trail. Ellis surveying the D. And he drops it in from the low post. Ellis has got 9.
Man, I like the way Ellis does not back away from working his magic in the paint. I mean, he's a crafty finisher who knows how to score from a lot of angles inside.
No one covered.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball outside. Pass to Budinger. In the corner, it's Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball goes in. The shot that time, not on target. Holiday with the defensive effort. The 3 from George. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Bogut high post. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Bogut.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, fans, let's get to a blood for your New Orleans Hornets answer.
So for the Hornets, Green comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Nocioni subbed in for Chase Budinger. Shane Battier is checked in for Atlanta. Jeremy Lin comes in for Drew Holiday. Atlanta leading by 3. On the wing, James. Off target with his 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Ellis. Talking about that win against the Lakers. He was a big factor in that game as well.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And taken away by Ellis. Nocioni passes to Paul. Down low. Here's Bogut. Excellent D there from George. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Pass to Lin. On the wing, James. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Now Nocioni. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Battier. Hasn't made one yet. Green against Lin. Green dishes to Nocioni. Outside, George. 1:06 left in the first. Here's LeBron. That ball, nice speed that time from George. 21 points for LeBron.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Bounce pass from Paul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Evans, he's checked in for Bogut. Vujicic comes in for Monte Ellis. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Chris Paul. Atlanta also making some changes here. Whiteside's checked in for Haywood. And it's Jefferson in for George. Now, here's Green. 9-point game his last outing. Evans kicks to Nocioni. Pocket 6. Watson, the pass to Evans. Nocioni for 3. Rebounded by Battier. And here's Lin. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Watson. On the wing, Green. Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Right for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Atlanta leads by 5, and we'll be back with you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the basket by Atlanta. Watson dishes to Green. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Jefferson kicks to Lynn. Whiteside, a screen on Evans. Inside from 6 away. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Lynn. Whiteside's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Sione passes to Green. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Atlanta making a switch here. Fields checked in.
Otto Fields.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. To the middle, looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hornets trail by 9. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. Now here is Fields, covered by Vujicic. And Fields kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Fields. Back to Jefferson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Lynn from long range comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. To the inside. Evans. And the dunk by Evans.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Atlanta leading by 7. It's Battier on the wing. Lynn looking it over. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Evans. Good. Nice job down low. Evans has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man. Great vision.
Outside Jefferson. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Battier kicks to Fields. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Battier. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Vujicic. Fields covering. On the wing, Evans. Back to Watson. Pass to Evans. Right wing. Here's Sione. Launches it. Vujicic's shot is off. Outside Jefferson. Now here's Lynn. Whiteside sets the pick for Lynn. Back to Jefferson. Battier dishes to Fields. There's Jefferson outside. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Evans. Now Sione. Out to the right wing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Vujicic. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 5. And here's Fields. Now Whiteside, covered by Vujicic to stop the drought. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Fields.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Watson, the pass to Evans. Pass to Green. Gets an open look and hits.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A top pick in the June draft, point guard John Wall. Clark, what do you think about him entering the NBA?
Kevin, I love his speed, and I'm really excited to see how he develops. I mean, he's so physical for a point guard. He's legit 6'4". He's long and rangy, almost 200 pounds. He's a guy who looks for others first as well. I'm excited to see his development.
substitution here for New Orleans. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Green. Martin comes in for Evans. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Nocioni. And Paul subbed in for Earl Watson. LeBron with it. 21 points in the game. Battier kicks to Redick. Holiday, the pass to Haywood. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Redick. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
LeBron against Budinger. James dishes to Haywood. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Paul. 8 points for him. Bogut down low. Haywood covering. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bogut.
And the Aussie Bogut just outstanding at gutting it through there in the finish.
Ball against Holiday. Pass to James. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Chris Paul's so good at working for his point. Even if the defense is on his back, challenging him, he still finds a way to finish.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Ellis is checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To stop the run, they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And his game translates well to this level. George has a professional skill set at the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Throw good, Paul George.
And back in the draft, Paul George was getting a lot of buzz, and now you see why. It's the potential he has to grow in this league by building on his skill set.
Paul doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. That's good from Battier on the assist from Redick. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess.
Here's Ellis. And Haywood pulls it down. Haywood's got 4 rebounds in this game. George looking over the floor. Outside for Redick. Drills the three-pointer. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on
Ellis in the post. Working on George. They need this. Excellent D there from George.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hornets trail by 6. Ball outside. Pass to Ellis. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And not just a perimeter player. Ellis can use his strength to take you inside.
Redick passes to James. Nice D from Bogut. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Ellis outside. Pass to Bogut. And here is Paul. There's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. LeBron outside. Back to George. Misses the 3.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Bogut. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
And Bogut is rolling right now. He's got his touch locked in, and he's just finding baskets.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dancers.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit. You're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Atlanta with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. No one near James as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
It's his first trip to the line.
For your Hornets, Kenyon Martin. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Atlanta making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward gets after it on defense.
Now, here's George. He has 6. Outside Jefferson. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Ball outside. 1:33 left to play in the first half. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Ellis against Jefferson. Ellis down low. Back to Paul. Shoots over Reddick. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Kenyon Martin.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
For Atlanta, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The first one falls.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And James drills them both.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Pass to Ellis. A 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ellis has got 14 points for the game.
This is what makes Monte Ellis so dangerous. I mean, he's got great quickness off the dribble, but also when the catch and shoot is there.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ellis outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Paul. Ellis outside. For the tie. He lays it in. Ellis has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Boy, nothing better than to see Monte Ellis filling it up. I mean, he's a guy who's a threat to score from anywhere at any time.
Now here is Holiday. James, the pass to Haywood. And a missed layup. Hornets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Reddick against Ellis. Bogut, good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Bogut's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
In the paint, Bogut so comfortable, and he loves working right underneath the basket.
To the paint. Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 19. Ball finds Ellis. New Orleans moving the ball around. The rebound by James.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Haywood with a screen on Martin, and the dunk by James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Ball outside. Pass to Budinger. Back to Paul. It's Ellis on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
In a moment now to see the numbers for Bogut. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 16 points per last year. 10 rebounds and over 2.5 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ball outside. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now he's shooting 5 of 11.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Ellis. Outside for Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogut. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Ball outside. Pass to Ellis. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Inside. And Bogut slams it in.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Here's Holiday. James in the high post. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Martin. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Paul after the basket by Atlanta. Now here's Ellis. 21 points in the game. Outside for Martin. And stolen by LeBron. Holiday finds James. Outside, George. Picked by Haywood. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. It counts. And the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
Man, I like the concentration that Ellis has on these shots. I mean, he's not bothered by aggressive defense when it comes to concentrating on making the shot.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis. The Atlanta trails by 3. LeBron outside.
And checking out some numbers here for J.J. Redick. Last season's performance for him, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. No good on the free throw.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Good on the second free throw. And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And so Ellis will bring it up for New Orleans. The lead is 2. Down low, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
I think the speed of Ellis is his greatest attribute, and it's what makes him hard to guard in pick and roll sets. I mean, he's underrated as a passer, and I think that helps him get easy assists off the pick and roll.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dancers.
Sasha Vujacic is checked in for New Orleans. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Battier's checked in. Bogut against Haywood. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Ellis, guarded by Holiday. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Reddick. Holiday left side. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Well, you take a look at Bogut, 2nd in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Brendan Haywood. He can also get after it. Such a great shot blocker.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Vujacic. Still scoreless. Ellis can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Battier with a screen on Ellis. To the middle. Here's Haywood. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Inside is what Haywood's game is all about, making it look easy.
Now here's Buttinger. Back to Bogut. Pass to Vujacic. Ellis outside. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Holiday. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to George. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. George has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And George looking to score inside whenever it presents itself. I like how this man attacks the game.
Pass to Vujicic from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Haywood with a screen on Buddy. George with the bounce pass. That puts them in the lead. Haywood's got 10 points.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
Hornets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bogut dishes to Ellis. Bogut down low. Haywood covering. No good from Bogut. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. That one goes in. 6 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. New Orleans making some changes here. Jeff Green is checked in for Bogut. Evans comes in for Martin. And Nocioni subbed in for Chase Budinger. Atlanta also making some changes here. Whiteside's checked in for Haywood. Jefferson comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Drew Holiday. Ellis against Land. Ellis outside. 5 on the clock. They need this one. Rebound, Atlanta.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And a wide open look for Lynn. Hits it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. New Orleans has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Evans kicks to Ellis. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Count the basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ellis outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ellis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Lynn the pass to Whiteside. Outside, George. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
The Hornets trail by 10. Ellis kicks to Evans. Pass to Nocioni. It's Ellis on the wing. Defended by Lynn. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
How about the vision of Ellis? Nice job finding guys in their spots.
Atlanta leading by 8. It's Battier on the wing. Back to Lynn. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Right side, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Out to the right wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Basket, good. Ellis has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside Jefferson. Right side sets the pick for LeBron. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Nocioni with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And so James will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Right side a screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
2 shots. How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Vujacic played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vujacic has got his first bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. That ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here is Battier. And there's the foul. It's on Reggie Evans. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
The Hornets trail by 5. Out to the wing. Lynn against Paul. Inside, Evans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Battier. Here's LeBron. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And he can't bank that one in. The Hornets trail by 4. Paul outside. From deep. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And Paul is dangerous from the perimeter. You can't let him get comfortable from that corner pocket.
Whiteside sets the bid for LeBron. To the paint, deflects the pass. LeBron against Paul. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right arm and down. And the Hornets lead by 1. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's James outside. And they get it back. Battier for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
A 3-ball. Vujicic's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Atlanta again missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Evans, a screen on LeBron. Here's Nocioni. Pass to Evans. Vujicic dishes to Nocioni. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the wide-open shot from Paul. No good from outside. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And they double up James. Lynn against Paul. Lynn the pass to Whiteside. Trying to get something going. He doesn't hit that one. The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Evans. Budinger comes in for Nocioni. And it's Ellison for Vujicic. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Haywood's checked in for Whiteside. George comes in for Shane Battier. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Holiday in for Jeremy Lin. Atlanta trails by 3. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Change here. Martin's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Ball against Holiday. Haywood with a screen on Martin. Here's LeBron. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Now, here's Ellis. Clock at 4. Over to the wing. Pull for 3. And Haywood pulls it down. Haywood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to George. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Paul. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bogut's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul finds Ellis. At the elbow, Martin. To the wing right side. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And again, the Hornets missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Buttinger. Back to Martin. Now here's Buttinger. This one for 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, that's beautiful basketball there. Nice catch and finish.
And here is Paul. Bogut high post. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ellis. Paul outside. Back to Ellis. And that one is good. Ellis has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Reddick. That's to Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
The Hornets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Ellis against Reddick to take the lead, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside, Reddick. Pass to LeBron. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ellis outside. And stolen by LeBron. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Paul. And finished off by LeBron.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now here's Ellis. Paul outside. Lock at 6. Here's Buttinger. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Holiday up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Haywood. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Paul. Reddick against Ellis. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Hornets ball.
Just 2 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 4. And Holiday, here we go. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting front line. Drew Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Holiday. No good on the second free throw. The Hornets trail by 5. Ball looking over the floor. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And he can do this to you all day. Bogut, perfect timing rolling off that screen.
James against Martin. Stolen by Martin. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Ellis. To take the lead, Haywood with the block.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Reddick against Ellis. 5 to shoot. James outside. And LeBron nails the 3.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Hornets. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Bogut with him. Here's Paul. Puts up the 3. Cleared away by George.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Reddick with it. Picked up by Ellis. Holiday. And he misses the J. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kenny Martin. Third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Your New Orleans Hornets dancers.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
That's in there.
Boy, Monte Ellis, what an offensive force he can be.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Monte Ellis. One shot.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Martin with a screen on Reddick. No good from three. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Teams in the foul. Shooting foul. Brandon Hood. At the line for two.
Shoot two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Hornets off as well, so he misses both. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.